German style wheat ale brew, orange pale and served unfiltered, reflection and light.
I got my Monster, the drink of the devil.
Yes. Bottoms up and the devil laughs. Remember that video on Facebook, like, however long ago that was?
Dude, I remember because, like, everyone in my family thought it was real.
Yeah,
and then,
same.
and I was like, that was high school. I was like a Monster fiend at the time. It wasn't like the occasional Monster like I drink now. It was not very occasional now, but, you know, I was drinking like 2 or 3 a day, you know, like 1 in the morning before school. Then I got to go to work out with Thriftway, and I drink a Monster then because, like, how am I going to get through my shift? And then that video comes out, and then I was like, my whole family was like, you're going to go to hell.
I had like the same. So I was like really into Supercross back in the day with like dirt bike racing.
Oh, and they
like,
sponsored a lot of those guys,
all
right?
just sponsored by Monster, Red Bull, and all that type of stuff. And we had went to one for my brother's birthday. So I had gotten like one of the cool jerseys. It was like Monster Energy, and it was like a dirt bike jersey, whatever. I thought it was so cool, and I wore it to like a family gathering.
Oh.
And just, I thought this jersey was so cool, and here comes every single man. What are you doing? Just,
It's the devil's drink.
do you not know about Satan? I was like, I think it's cool, and the drink tastes good.
Have you ever tasted a Monster?
You can taste the devil inside of it. Oh yeah? Oh really?
Dude, yeah, that was a big deal. I don't think it's as big of a deal now anymore, but yeah. So we are in a different location.
We decided to stop sitting outside in the cold.
Not stop.
We're still gonna do that. Just
We're gonna do a mix of both, or we're gonna see how this goes. The only thing is setting it up every time was like getting hard, and we're trying to do this consistently. So we still want to do it. We definitely. Our plan is to like do it a lot. Like if we go on a camping trip or something together, to do it kind of like that. Like wake up early before the rest of our friends or something, and try to do it then. Our goal is to do it in places like that. We might have one coming up. It might not have a fire because I don't know if we're gonna have a fire pit there at the Airbnb, but we're gonna go to a snowboard trip, so we might try it there, stuff like that.
that episode's gonna be hilarious because I'm just gonna be wrecked because I've never snowboarded before.
Oh yeah.
And then you're just gonna be.
Well, you know me, I'm a pro.
All stoked.
I'm like kind of yoked on the board, dude.
Yoked on the board, dude.
No, I'm not even that good. I want to do the terrain park. That's the one thing I have never really tried snowboarding. I'm good at like bombing the shit out of a hill, or but terrain park with the ramps and stuff. I've done a ramp before. The last time I did a ramp, I almost got a concussion.
Didn't you like land like right on your head?
My mom claims I was 8 feet in the air,
okay.
and I turned around. Luckily, this is one of the few moments I was wearing a helmet because I usually don't wear a helmet. Wear a helmet, kids. Don't be like James. And then I twisted around right on my head, and I felt weird. I don't know if it was a concussion because I have no idea, but the minute I ended me, I was like, nah, we don't need to go to the doctor or anything. Okay. So but I remember trying to go down the rest of the mountain. Like I was just stumbling. I kept falling, stumbling, and I felt weird. I felt like I was drunk. I was like, it was weird. I was like 16 and never been drunk before, but now I can.
Now you know what that's like.
Now I know what it feels like. That's what I felt like. I felt so dizzy. It took me like 2 or 3 hours to get back on the mountain. I was just chilling in the little resort that they have there. Made so I can see you. But yeah, so that's coming along. So yeah, we're trying to still do the campfire aesthetic. This is just to keep it consistent. We're still learning how we're doing this. And shit's probably gonna still change. Yeah. This is a learning experience. But we do want to set this as a cool studio, I think.
That'd be cool.
Until Jeremiah has a kid or something, he gets knocked someone up or whatever, and then
me.
Yeah, you, and then gotta put make this the baby room. But until then, we have a little studio. But yeah, so
today we have.
It's called Hung Jury. So okay, let me explain this a little bit. So okay, let's first.
Shout out to the mailman, by the way.
The mailman. So Cheyenne, I think we talked about her on here before. Her parents actually really like her stuff so far. At least that's what he told me. He could totally be like, just be nice. But he wanted to sponsor us with a couple beers. We have like 4 episodes worth of beers that he wanted us to try. So this is this one. It's called Hung Jury. Let me see if I can get that in focus. So Hung Jury. It's a really cool. I've actually had this. Me and my dad had this at Grab Access the other day there in Lubbock.
Oh yeah.
And so the owner there was explaining kind of. It's like a German beer. It's called a Hefeweizen. Hefeweizen. Are you more German than me?
No, I'm looking at the word and just like
Hefeweizen. The Hefeweizen. Anyway, it's a German style beer. I'm not exactly sure what makes it so different, but it is really good actually. It's brewed here in Arlington, Texas, and it's kind of cool. We were kind of wanting to do like a little focus on Texas local beers and stuff because I feel like not enough people in Texas do that. Description: German style wheat ale brewed with an orange peel and served unfiltered, refreshing and light. And you know my dad actually really dug this, and he just doesn't like the weird beer. Like, you know, he likes Guinness and Budweiser, and he likes a few of the dark beers at Triple J's, but he's pretty picky. So he liked it, so that's a good sign. What's this beer? It says Buranda Rights. Let's see. You have the right to drink great beer with flavor and character made locally, enjoyed with friends and family. Know your rights. Hell yeah. Okay.
Usually when somebody says know your rights, it's not about. It's usually because of beer.
Yeah. It's usually because beer's getting in trouble. Okay.
Cheers.
Man, this is a weird morning. Morning and Monster and beer, dude.
Hey, it's not morning. It's actually 6 p.m. in the evening.
Yeah. Okay, so Hung Jury,
Hungry.
Hefeweizen.
Nice.
You don't like it? No?
This is Budweiser.
This is not Budweiser.
No.
To me, it tastes like Blue Moon. That's like
Blue Moon
more.
looks like Budweiser.
No, it tastes like Blue Moon. That's more real beer. Because Blue Moon's my favorite beer, and it tastes more like.
Oh, you're one of those.
Bro, Blue Moon's a sick. Blue Moon is the reason I think if I had gone to college, I would have like made it in the frats. Because I've been to places and it's like a bunch of frat dudes. Dude, you like Blue Moon, bro? I was like, yeah. Heck yeah. I was like, man, if I didn't go to college, if I had gone to college, I would not have been a nerd no more. Like, White Claw's a Blue Moon, so.
Yeah, you're just being slanging.
But this does have the orange peel. Can you taste the orange peel?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It does taste like.
It's got the notes, you know?
The aromas, the.
See, the reason I was really surprised by this, because usually when they look cool like this, like the cover, they usually suck.
I figured that out.
Mm-hmm.
There's like the St. Arnold that like all looks like a Catholic thing.
Yeah.
Or it's like all a bunch of colors, like super cool. Terrible.
Yeah. And that's what I thought about this when the owner at Grab Access, he told me, he's like, hey, try this. And I was like kind of skeptical, and I really dug it. My dad even liked it, and I'm surprised you don't like it.
I don't know what it is.
You're going to drink the whole thing,
Yeah,
sir.
I have to.
Okay, but well, moving on. I really like this. I loved your face right when it. You're trying so hard to like it. Thank you, Daniel and Vicky Lujan, for the beer. We really appreciate. We love the support, and you know Jeremiah's a little ungrateful right now. He's not enjoying it. I love it, and I just want you to know that I should be your favorite one on this thing here. Yeah. Jeremiah, I'm probably gonna fire him after this.
Daniel's just gonna come on my
mail.
Throw it at my door.
Yeah. Thought I liked Jeremiah. Screw him.
Yeah.
Doesn't like Hung Jury, dude. But yeah, thank you. We really appreciate it. We still have a few episodes that are going to be sponsored by them because they got us a bunch of cool stuff. And the next time we do a fire episode, they actually got us some stuff that makes the fire colored. So we have to do a fire episode soon.
How's that work?
I don't know. Oh no, you don't throw it in the fire. It's like I was reading. It's like a package thing.
No, you just put it in there and then it
burns.
burns.
And it burns.
It's like
yeah.
Green and red. And...
So that's pretty cool. So they've been really nice. And, you know, we're just starting this podcast, so it's kind of cool to have a little bit podcast. I know we're thinking about getting it on audio. I need to get that all going, audio. But video series, thank you. Yes. Say thank you.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. This is just not my favorite. Maybe there's other flavors.
Yeah, there's two from the same brand. But which, I don't...
Yeah,
Legal Draft Beer Company.
That's just seems like what they are. That's a very bad name.
I like the logo, though.
The logo's like a...
Oh, it's a can that's a hammer.
I think they're all different.
Yeah, no, they are. Okay.
It's like the... What is it called? When you... the hammer in the courtroom?
Oh, That's just so how stupid we are right now.
It's a mallet.
Gavel?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Look at that.
Look at you.
Look at me.
Why are you so smart?
You know me.
It's bullshit.
So one of us has brains in this.
I just
endeavor.
have the good looks and you have the brains.
I have both.
No.
my hair. But Jeremiah, so I've been inspired lately for our business. You know, we always talk about traveling, right?
Yes.
And I finally figured out how we're gonna travel. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tell girls that we're this multi-billion-dollar leather company. And then what we're gonna do is tell them that the leather business is really intense. There's a lot of enemies. PETA is constantly sending assassins after us to kill us. And we're always on the run. And that's why we can't have our credit cards traced. So we then get the girls to give us their credit cards because they're already in love with us. They're smitten.
Yeah. We just
the good looks, you know?
The
Yeah,
moves.
yeah. And the fact that we drink hung jury, you know?
That's not the only thing.
Yeah, that's not the only one, you know. And then so my plan is using their credit cards so you keep paying for other girls.
Yeah, and then
you just get that girl's credit card and you just keep going. You're traveling, you're having a good time.
What could go
They
wrong?
think that the leather company's dangerous, so they're always feeling sorry for you. And then we don't ever have to actually sell products or do any of the hard work. We just get to travel. You know, great girls will fall in love with us, and they give us all their money. Like, I mean, I bet we can get $200K a girl.
Oh,
Easy.
Easy. Look at us.
Okay, of course.
No, this is like on Netflix. It's called the Tinder Swindler. It's a documentary, I guess, about this guy that basically did that. Not with the leather business. His dad was like owned a diamond company.
No, but there was a whole story.
Yeah.
Though. Yeah.
Well, this is just like background
Yeah.
of what this actually happened. But his story was that his dad owned a diamond company. He was the CEO, whatever. And then in the diamond mines, there was competition for the diamonds and stuff. So he had enemies, and he had a whole bodyguard that was always there. I don't know how he managed to convince.
You guess spoiler alert for Tinder
Swindler.
Dang, that's hard to say. But spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, you should definitely go watch it on Netflix and come back to this. But yeah,
It's pretty funny, even though it's very sad.
it is crazy that he got away with this. And apparently, according to my wife, he's not that good looking of a dude. So that he was able to just do this constantly. I thought he looked okay, but my wife's like, nah, he's not even that good looking. But
your wife likes you, so.
that is true. She liked the white boys, you know. But she
did.
did. There was this joke she told me when we were watching. It's like, if you said that you needed $25K or that your enemies were gonna get you, I'm like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You can. That's what I was telling her. It's like, I don't think you could get someone from the U.S. to do this. Like a girl, all the girls were like, oh, you need $100 or your enemies are gonna get you. Sorry. It was nice knowing you.
Good
But
luck,
I guess girls I guess it was all girls from Norway and Europe. Not saying anything bad about them, but how did you get rid of 100? That chick got $250K in debt because of this fool. And of course, I'm not victim blaming. Like, that sucks for her. And I see, like, he convinced her that he was like part of this cartel diamond thing going on.
Well, there was like money behind it, I guess, kind of. But
well, I guess the big thing is he convinced them that they were rich. She took them on private. Or he took on private jets.
They went on a private jet.
So and it looked like he had money, and then he did this. He paid her like 94, or made it look like she was making $94K a month. So it looked like he had billions of dollars. So I guess
No, that was fake.
Yeah, it was fake, but it looked to them, it looked like he had money.
Yeah.
So it looked like he was good for the money, and I get why they
But he did that to. Like, she got paid
So they could
$4,000 a month,
or
right?
the credit card limit.
So that way she could get a higher credit card limit, and so.
But that was I just can't believe he got away with it for so long, and now he's a free dude. Yeah, I meant to look him up on Instagram.
No, I did actually.
Did you?
And he was in prison for 5 months on good behavior, and just got out. Like 5 months, and you just got like probably millions of dollars. At least
it said at the end that it's estimated that he got $10 million from his scams. And then the thing is, he's probably scamming still out there. I'm sure he's figured something new. He's got a business class. We should take it, bro.
That would be so fun.
I would love to learn business from Simon. You know, for our new business plan and everything. You
Yeah.
know, we want to travel the world.
His name is not even Simon.
What was it again?
It's like some Middle Eastern name. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it.
But the thing is, you know what he talked like the whole time I was thinking? You know when you get those scam Instagram things like, I love you, or you wanna... He's the way he talked to his girls, to me it sounded like, just like...
It was like that.
Like an Instagram bot, you know? I was like, it's like he was a living embodiment of an Instagram bot.
Which that is probably how it started.
Honestly, I would like to know his origin story. Like, how did he get this far into it?
You had origin stories. Every superhero, I want to know his origin.
Hey, you gotta know what led him to this. Like, how? Like, what was the first time? Like, how did he get to this point?
I wonder how much it started off with.
Cause he had a skill for it. He convinced a girl to go $250,000 in debt, which he's still paying off. That's insane.
That is crazy.
That's an insane amount of money.
And this guy, like I've tried to like lie, and then like eventually it kind of catches up with you, and like.
And you just
all sorts of things kind of get piled on top of it, and it's like this and that. No, CEO of a diamond company, LLD Diamonds. My enemies are after me.
And he kept saying enemies. He never really like said like which enemies it was. I was like,
who are these enemies?
What I want to know that they never explained. I guess they didn't have any. But like when he sent all the girls the pictures of his bodyguard getting beat up.
Oh yeah.
What actually happened there? Did they like fake? Did they fake something, or did like something happen? They're just like, oh, we just use this for future reference.
I don't even know, but he like had they were FaceTime. Oh, we're on the way to a hospital. What's his name got?
So I wonder if they just got into a bar fight and they're like, oh, we can use this for monies, or like
Probably
how
even
much?
more fake than that.
How planned is this shit?
Yeah. Damn.
Like think about
There's
it.
like so much deeper than just like scamming girls out of money. It's like he had the whole plan. He had people that were working for him to make it look like he was actually this high.
And it was probably deeper because he had those guys. I'm sure the bodyguard was part of the scam. Oh yeah. And I think he had a business partner at that one chick met.
Oh, and he actually had a kid, and she was.
Yeah, I would like to know her origin story also. Like, what's wrong with you?
The kid's nanny was actually like one of his other victims, and then she was gonna like sue him, and she was also rich or something.
It wasn't nanny; it was his ex-wife, right? Ex-wife.
Well,
see, everything is like this, you know, with this fool. But it was supposed to be his ex-wife, or his baby mama, or something like that.
But anyways, something. But he paid her off basically to just act. Or did she not? Yeah, she did not. That it was his ex-wife.
See, when I'm thinking, what it sounded like to me is happened like he screwed her, but I think they had a baby together, and so then he just got her into the scam, and now she's part of it. And because that was a big reason why the other girl, I can see why the first girl ended up doing, because the baby mama. How often does like an ex-girlfriend or ex-wife say something good about their ex-boyfriend to the girl that they're dating? Well, she was saying all this good stuff about him. She was so yeah, the girl's gonna be convinced because she's like, oh yeah, he's this billionaire. He's going on a private jet. He's taking care of the baby mama here, and she's saying nice things. Oh, yeah, I can see how all the pieces click together. He's a very smart fool. He sucks ass, but he's smart.
He kind of pressured them into it though, because like they matched, and then he said, "Oh, I'm on a business trip. I'm leaving tonight." So she either had to hang out with him right then, and they hung out, whatever, and she immediately got on a private jet with him. She went on a first date.
But that's the thing, though. Like, that's the smart thing about this guy. You wouldn't just get into a car with a random guy.
No, but a private jet.
But a private jet. Oh yeah, this guy. Because rich people are trustworthy.
Yeah.
But then that was a smart thing about this fool.
But most rich people are scumbags.
Yeah. Well, yeah, all the stuff coming out about how many of those guys rape or
they're just
grope chicks. You know.
It's just.
Was it Harvey Weinstein?
Oh,
was a gross fool.
But he was like old.
Can you imagine having to do dirty things with that fool to make it?
Have you ever seen a picture of that guy?
Yeah, he's a disgusting looking dude. I mean, not just because even if he was a good looking guy, it was gross what he did, but if that guy was like, hey, James, you want to make it Hollywood? Like, you know what? I really don't. I'm just going to work at McDonald's. That's disgusting. Wow. You are not worth any amount of money.
He's in the drive-thru line at McDonald's probably because that's what he looks like. He just looks disgusting.
He just looks greasy and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I love that whenever he got accused, everyone was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, there was not even a hung jury.
No, they.
It was just everybody was like, "Oh, that guy did that." Oh, obviously, look at him. You can see it.
The other girl wasn't even a girlfriend. She was just a friend. And she ended up getting, like, all her savings out. That was so sad.
I've gotten like a house and a mortgage and all that type of stuff, but I've never just gotten like a 5,000 or like a whatever amount loan. How does that work? Like, can you just sign up for it?
Well, yeah, she was getting, like, loans. I mean, yeah. I get, because you can't just get loans if your credit is good. But that was a problem. And the problem is with the way credit works, I'm not a good grown-up, so I'm not exactly sure. But the more loans, and as long as you're kind of paying off, the more loans you have, the more debt you can get in.
Yeah, because your credit gets.
And it seemed like these chicks were pretty established in life.
They were in our age. They were like in their 30s.
Yeah, and they were pretty established. Like it looked like they had good jobs, and they had like a bunch of savings. So it looked like they were, and that's probably what he went after. He didn't go after like 18-year-olds who were just chilling. Like, but he was going after these chicks that were established in life and were working hard, and that made good money at least, or somewhat good money.
Yeah, I guess just the way that they looked, or like if they looked rich.
I don't know how he determined that, but
well, like he was like all in like Gucci and Versace, all like the designer brands.
That was hilarious.
I know it was all bullshit too, and like all these cool cars.
But that was hilarious when the last girlfriend that they talked to, when she stole all his shit.
Oh yeah, good on her, honestly.
No, that was awesome. That was a Punisher move. Hell yeah.
If you're in, I don't remember exactly how much the last girl was in debt, but however much it is, sell all his shit. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, that was.
Half that shit probably isn't even his.
And then what was he saying? He was texting her because he was trying to get sympathy. Like, I'm the homeless king.
Yeah, his Instagram bio says the homeless king in it.
No way.
Yeah, that's a power move.
I was like rooting for her. Like, heck yeah. But the thing is, I think what did she give, 140 or something like that? And I think she got like 10K from it. So that made like a little dent, but.
What happened? Like, can you sue the guy for like the money that he stole from you? Or like how?
No, the thing is, everything was in their name, so it looks like.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they made the decisions to give him the money. That was the thing. It's not like he stole it directly.
No, yeah, that's
from
what
or
I mean.
hacked them. So
like,
that is the problem, I think, with them. That's why they're also paying off that debt. It's because.
I think I read something that there was like a GoFundMe, and a lot of people after the thing the show came out that they donated to it.
Oh, that's good.
Which is also, I wouldn't donate to that. But
you wouldn't?
That's so like. I guess he kind of convinced him that he was like that there was money behind it.
But see, the one thing, everyone's like, "Oh, they're so dumb," but hindsight is 2020.
No, yeah, I would probably fall for that too.
Yeah, some girls like, "Hey,
yeah,
wanna come on my private jet?"
No.
It'd be very easy to convince your mind, not me. I'm married,
way different if it's a girl getting a guy's money. That's probably way easier. Hot take.
Hot take, yeah. Well, I think that was the crazy part of the story is like that's always the stereotype is that it's always like, oh, girls are trying to get money from the guys.
Yeah.
But now it's like it was the guy that was like getting girls money and everything and like stealing their money. I'm sure that happens more often than we think, but it's just a stereotype. This guy was like, I'm gonna go against the grain.
Yeah, he was like, I'm a feminist. I'm a gold digger too. He was just getting after it.
Dude. Yeah. That dude was.
Imagine if that's how I turned around. I was just trying to be a feminist, just trying to see how it feels to be a gold digger,
Do you know what was cool? Yeah. That article. The whole time they had all the B-roll of the article, that looked like the most aesthetic article I've ever seen.
Yeah, and
that was freaking sick.
That his enemies were after him and all this.
And, well, they had like all this like overlays and
like
well-designed article. It was. I was gonna look up the article actually because it looked so aesthetically pleasing every time they had the B-roll.
I don't even think it was a real article. I think he probably like botched it and made it to fit his story.
No, the article that they came out with, the Tinder Swindler.
Oh, I thought you meant like the article that they kept like that he would show girls like.
Oh no, the Tinder like when they finally came out with all the stuff and had all the pictures of him.
You think he's still on Tinder?
That's what the thing said. He said he's still active on Tinder at the end of the documentary thing. He said, I think it did.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
So I'm hoping girls do not, or guys. Maybe he's trying a different route. You know.
But he has like multiple different names. I wonder if he like probably gets like a different haircut. Looks like completely different.
Well, he doesn't because I looked at the sign, or like on the Instagram. Did you look at the Instagram? Did he look very different?
No, he looked exactly the same. It was the same pictures from the Tinder Swindler.
Really?
It was the same pictures that he had on his
Dang.
thing. That's hilarious, though. Damn. So, my enemies are after me.
Yes. So girls, the leather company is pretty intense.
Yeah. These animal rights activists are after us.
The PETA has sent us death threats and people to our houses dressed in cow skin, or no, they wouldn't be dressed as cow skin, dressed as cows, trying to murder us. But girls,
our enemies are after us.
the enemies, PETA's after us.
The human rights activists.
They're dressing up like animals, knocking on our doors, trying to murder us. They have like ninjas dressed like chickens.
Yeah. We need a bodyguard. All have dreams.
Yeah, and the thing is, we can't afford a bodyguard right now because PETA's tracking our credit cards. So you're gonna have to get us a credit card.
We need your credit card information. What's like those like shelter, like the animal shelter videos, like 30 cents a day you could save a poor
Leather maker.
Yeah. In the arms of an angel. Every time I saw one of those commercials, I was about to cry, and I was like 13. I was, not the dog.
It's pretty sad shit, dude.
Yeah. They know how to. If I had a credit card back in those days, whatever that actor's name was, she could have all my money.
She too.
Yeah.
She was good at making it sound so sad. It was super sad.
And it's like the most pitiful looking dogs ever.
I know they're all shaking.
Freezing, tied up to like a tree.
And that's how we'll be.
Yeah.
If you don't give us your credit card information. And take a loan out for $250K.
Hey, I'm calling about your extended
But
warranty.
don't worry. We're gonna pay you back.
Yeah. I'll give you a check that won't go through.
You can have a watch. We got watches.
Yeah.
Leather watches. And then once we give you a leather watch, you can sell it for $100K.
That's why it's called in harm's way, because we steal all your money.
And we're in the harm because of our enemies.
Yeah. That's where the name came from, actually.
Yeah.
We
have so many enemies.
Yeah.
I can't wait for a documentary about us. What would they call our documentary?
The Tinder Swindler has a nice rhyme to it, or like a nice.
So we need something that rhymes.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's
We should have wrapped it around there.
We'll get back to you with the nice name of our documentary that's gonna come out about us.
Harm Charms.
Yeah, the charming harms.
Oh.
Bingo.
In Harm's Charm.
That seems weird.
Charming and harming.
That sounds like you beat the shit out of people. Yeah. Let's reevaluate.
From harm to table.
What are we doing on the table, James?
I don't know. It's just from the farm to table, but from harm to table.
Yeah.
Anyway.
If any restaurant ever says farm to table, probably tastes like it's probably overpriced and tastes like generic food. That's what I've discovered. This beer is not bad now, actually.
Really?
I don't know. Like the first taste is always like, damn.
Yeah, it is one of those things you get used to. They sell this in specs in Lubbock apparently, and I don't know. I dig it. I might give me like a 6-pack or whatever. But yeah. Well, Tinder Swindler. Maybe I'm a little drunk. Tinder. It has 5.2 alcohol, dude.
This is actually quite impressive.
Yeah.
Anyways, the Tinder Swindler.
That's a hard thing to say.
That's a tongue twister.
But hey, and hung jury, dude.
Yeah. Shout out to hung jury.
Shout out to hung jury, and the Tinder Swindler. Hey, wherever you're at, we hope you're not doing good. We hope that. What do we hope for him? That's not to me.
Oh, for the guy. I thought you were just talking to the audience.
Oh, no, not the audience. The audience, we love you guys. Unless you're the Tinder Swindler. Unless you're Simon, David, or whatever the hell his name is.
He has multiple different names.
He has multiple names. Our message to you is, we hope... Huh?
Good job.
Good job. You're good at your job. But we hope that you choke on a hot dog. Like a really big hot dog. Like a huge...
Those glizzy dogs.
Like a glizzy dog. And then maybe you'll be saved. And maybe you'll find God after or something. Or maybe you're...
That's kind of like... I mean, hopefully he does. Whatever. But if he did that, like, oh, my testimony.
Oh,
a terrible person. I just stole $500 million from this woman. Oh. But I'm
it's because
saved.
he's gonna be like, he's gonna do that thing, you know, that guys do. It's just because I'm so sad, and I'm working on myself right now.
There was a meme. It was terrible. He was like, "What's the worst thing about drug addiction?" He's like, "The testimony."
On that note, dark note.
That's terrible, but it's hilarious to me.
On this note, the Tinder Swindler is a bad person, and so is Jeremiah.
We have one thing in common.
We have one thing in common. Not me. I'm a good person.
I was gonna say we're both good looking. Anyways. Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll see you guys next week. And comment suggestions if there's something you guys want us to talk about. You know, we're always open to suggestions. If there's an idea,
give us another funny Netflix show to react to.
Yeah.
To talk about.
Or we love documentaries, so anything that's crazy that you guys think of, or topics that's going on in the world right now you want us to talk about.
We'll probably talk about like our favorite shows.
Yeah.
Mainly just Outer Banks and Sarah Cameron, but
we're waiting for Outer Banks season. Is it 4 now, or is it season 3?
No, it's 4.
It's 4.
But
because of the plot.
Yeah. The storyline.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about the storyline.
Has nothing to do with Sarah Cameron.
Yeah. That's not even her real name.
But Sarah.
If you're out there.
If you're out there. What's your name in real life? Madeline Klein? I asked it like I didn't know, but it is Madeline.
Yeah, you didn't damn know what their name was. I did too. I was just pretending like I didn't know.
I got the movie facts, bro.
Oh, movie facts. Huh?
Yeah. I'm growing out my hair right now, and I wish my hair was grow out like John B's.
Yeah, I want to be.
But it's growing out more like a
homeless
prisoner guy.
You look like Simon. Jesus Christ!
Damn, that was loud.
What was that?
But anyway, I think we've done our duties.
We've done our duties. We have accomplished.
I don't have a watch on. I don't even know what time it is. But
it's 10.
10? Hey, that's not too bad.
Oh,
well,
we're doing good.
Yeah, comment, like, subscribe, comment something you guys want us to talk about. Don't love you, bye.
Don't love you, bye. Sweet.
Sweet.